Hey, music lovers, and welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, it's great to be back.
This time we're diving into one of rock's most epic ballads,
Oh, yeah. One of the greats, for sure.
November Rain by Guns N' Roses.
You know it.
You love it.
You've probably belted it out in the shower or on a road trip.
Oh, yeah.
But trust me, there's a whole lot more to this song than meets the ear.
It's true. It's not just a song. It's a cultural touchstone.
Exactly.
It's this almost 9-minute mini-movie set to music.
It's true.
And it captured the hearts of millions of people worldwide.
I'm one of them.
It's this incredible blend of hard rock, power ballad emotion,
Yeah,
and a music video that was groundbreaking for its time.
it really was.
But you know what? Let's rewind a bit.
Okay.
Because the story of November Rain actually starts way before its release in 1991.
Really?
Axl Rose, the lead singer of Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
began working on this song back in 1983. 8 years.
That's a long time.
It's a long time to nurture a song.
It is.
What was Axl going through during those years?
That's what I want to know.
Well, we know that the song is believed to be inspired by his relationship with Erin Everly.
Okay.
And she is the daughter of Don Everly from the Everly Brothers.
Oh, wow. So music's in her.
Talk about a musical family tree.
Right.
And you can feel that intensity of love, that almost painful longing woven into the lyrics of the song.
Yeah.
It's like Axl poured his heart and soul onto the page
Uh-huh.
and then into the music.
You really feel that.
But, you know, November Rain isn't just about the lyrics.
No.
Musically, this song is a masterpiece of structure and buildup.
I agree completely.
It's almost operatic in its scope.
Oh, yeah?
It starts so simply with Axl's melancholic piano melody,
Uh-huh.
but then it slowly layers on the instruments,
Yeah.
emotions building,
Contention.
until it explodes
Yeah.
into that iconic guitar solo by Slash.
It gives me chills every time I hear it.
Oh, it's one of the most recognizable in rock history.
I agree.
And get this, Slash actually improvised it during the recording session.
Mhm.
Can you imagine
The pressure?
to have the freedom and talent
Yeah.
to create something so iconic on the spot?
Wow.
That's true artistry.
It really is.
And the music video, it captures that moment perfectly.
Yeah.
Slash walking out of the church,
Uh-huh.
just letting loose in the middle of nowhere.
Awesome.
Speaking of the music video,
Yes.
we have to talk about how lavish it was.
It was.
This was one of the most expensive music videos ever made at the time,
Really?
with a budget of $1.5 million.
Wow.
That's a lot of money even today.
It is.
But back then it was unheard of.
Yeah.
But you know what? It wasn't just about throwing money at the screen.
Okay.
The video tells a story,
Uh-huh.
and it's not just some random plot.
Okay.
It's actually inspired by a short story called Without You, written by Del James, a friend of Axl's.
I didn't know that.
It blends reality and fiction,
Oh, wow.
with Axl's real-life then-girlfriend Stephanie Seymour playing his bride in the video.
Oh, so that's where that comes from.
And it's a story that packs an emotional punch.
It really did.
You've got the joy of a wedding,
Yeah.
then this gut-wrenching tragedy,
Yeah.
all set against these sweeping visuals of the ceremony, the
Mm.
rain,
Yeah.
the band performing.
So cinematic.
It's cinematic in every sense of the word.
It really is.
And it's those visuals,
Yeah.
combined with the raw emotion of the music and lyrics,
Uh-huh.
that contributed to November Rain's massive impact.
Totally.
It wasn't just a song and a video.
Right.
It was an experience.
Completely.
It left audiences wanting more.
It did.
But here's something that might blow your mind.
That's that.
The original version of November Rain was a whopping 25 minutes long.
What?
Can you imagine trying to edit that down to something radio-friendly?
Oh, man.
What kind of choices did Axl and the band have to make?
Oh, no.
It's a fascinating question.
It is.
Imagine the debates,
Yeah.
the internal struggles,
Uh-huh.
what to keep,
Right.
what to cut, to whittle a 25-minute epic down to something
Yeah.
that could capture the essence of the song
Yeah.
while also being commercially viable.
Right.
That must have been incredibly difficult.
I bet.
It makes you wonder what treasures might lie hidden
Yeah.
in those lost 16 minutes.
Maybe one day we'll hear the full unedited version.
That would be incredible.
I know.
But even at its shortened length,
Yeah.
November Rain is a testament to Axl Rose's vision and dedication to his craft.
I completely agree.
It's a song that pushes boundaries,
Uh-huh.
defies expectations,
Yeah.
and ultimately delivers an emotional experience that stays with you long after the last note fades away.
It's true.
I completely agree.
It's powerful stuff. So we've really only scratched the surface of this epic ballad.
Yeah.
And now we're going to explore what makes it such an enduring piece of music history.
For a song that clocks in at nearly 9 minutes
Right.
and had a music video budget that could rival a small film,
Yeah.
November Rain really broke all the rules.
It really does.
It's like Axl Rose threw out the playbook and said, I'm doing this my way.
Exactly.
And it worked.
it did.
It became this massive hit,
Huh.
this anthem
Yeah.
that resonated with people across generations and musical tastes.
Across the board.
Why?
Well, I think it's because it tapped into something universal.
Okay.
The power of love,
Uh-huh.
the pain of loss,
Mhm.
the complexities of human relationships.
Right.
These are themes that everyone can relate to, no matter who they are or where they come from.
And Axl's vocals,
Yes.
that raw vulnerability in his voice really brought those emotions to life.
I agree.
But we can't forget the music itself.
Of course not.
That blend of piano, guitars, drums, and even an orchestra. It's so grand
It's huge.
and cinematic, like a soundtrack to a Hollywood epic.
Exactly.
It really does take you on a journey.
It does.
You start with that quiet piano intro,
Uh-huh.
this feeling of melancholy and introspection. Then as the other instruments join in,
Right.
the energy builds, the emotions intensify,
The tension is palpable.
and it culminates in that explosive,
Yeah.
legendary guitar solo by Slash.
So-
It's interesting that you mentioned the orchestra.
Yeah.
It wasn't common to hear those sweeping orchestral arrangements in a rock song back then,
Not really, no.
but it works so well in November Rain.
It does.
It adds this layer of drama and grandeur, almost like you're listening to a symphony
Yeah.
in a rock concert.
Right.
That orchestral sound, coupled with the song's structure,
Yeah.
creates this sense of movement,
Mm-hmm.
of a story unfolding.
It really does.
It's no coincidence that the music video feels like a mini movie.
Exactly.
Speaking of the music video,
Yeah.
we talked about the story being inspired by a short story,
Right.
but let's delve into the symbolism,
Okay.
those visual cues
Yeah.
that add another layer of meaning to the song.
Okay. I'm listening.
You've got the wedding,
Yes.
this classic symbol of love and commitment,
Right.
but then there's the rain,
Oh, yeah.
often associated with sorrow and loss.
That's true.
And it's not just rain.
No.
It's a torrential downpour,
It is.
a storm that threatens to overwhelm everything.
Right?
You see Axl literally drowning in his grief,
Yeah.
struggling against the forces that are trying to pull him under.
Oh, it's so visual.
That imagery is so powerful, so visceral.
Yeah.
It's like the video is giving us a visual representation of the emotional turmoil.
Uh-huh.
The song is conveying.
Right.
And then there's the scene where Slash is playing his solo outside the church.
Oh, yeah.
This tiny figure
Yeah.
against the vastness of the desert.
That's such great imagery.
That juxtaposition of the small and the grand.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. It makes you think about the individual's place in the universe,
Uh-huh.
the feelings of isolation and insignificance that we all grapple with at some point,
That's deep.
and the fact that Slash's solo was improvised
Right.
adds another layer to that.
It does.
It's like this spontaneous burst of emotion,
Right.
a moment of pure expression
Mhm.
in the face of this vast, unforgiving landscape.
It's powerful.
The impact of this music video can't be overstated.
You're right.
It wasn't just a visual accompaniment to the song,
Yeah.
it was a cultural phenomenon
It really was.
that influenced countless other artists
Yeah.
and helped to redefine what a music video could be.
I agree.
It popularized the concept of the mini-movie music video,
Yes.
where the visuals were just as important as the music in telling a story.
Right.
But November Rain isn't just about its artistic merits.
Okay.
It's also a testament to the power of passion and dedication.
Yeah.
Axl Rose spent years working on this song,
He did.
crafting and refining it.
Yeah.
And that commitment to his vision
Huh?
is evident in every note.
You can tell.
It's amazing to think that this song we're dissecting today
Yeah.
was born from years of hard work,
Uh-huh.
of late nights,
Right.
and creative struggles.
Mhm. It wasn't easy.
That dedication,
Yes.
that willingness to pour your heart and soul into something you believe in,
Yeah.
that's what elevates November Rain from a great song
Uh-huh.
to a true masterpiece.
I agree.
It reminds us that anything worth achieving
Mm-hmm.
takes time,
Yeah.
effort, and a refusal to compromise your vision.
Right.
And that's a message that resonates far beyond the world of music.
Absolutely.
It applies to anything you're passionate about,
It does.
whether it's art, science, business, or simply trying to live a fulfilling life.
Exactly.
November Rain is a song that continues to inspire,
Yeah.
move,
Uh-huh.
and captivate audiences decades after its release.
It does.
It's a testament to the enduring power of music
Absolutely.
and a reminder that some things are just worth the wait.
You got that right.
But we haven't even touched on the song's lyrical depth,
True.
the nuances and layers of meaning that make it so thought-provoking.
We haven't.
We'll explore those aspects
It's good.
and wrap up our deep dive after a short break.
Sounds good.
Stay with us. We're back and ready to wrap up our deep dive into November Rain.
It's been quite a journey, hasn't it?
It has. We've explored the origins, the music, the iconic music video,
Oh, yeah.
and the cultural impact of this rock masterpiece.
It's a song that really has it all.
But before we say goodbye,
Oh.
let's talk about the heart of the song,
The lyrics.
the lyrics.
Let's do it.
They're poetic, raw,
Uh-huh.
and full of imagery that sparks all kinds of interpretations.
Yeah, I can see that.
On the surface, it's a story of love and loss,
Right.
of a relationship struggling against the odds.
Yeah, you can definitely get that from it.
But there's a depth to the lyrics,
Okay.
a sense of longing and uncertainty
Yeah,
that speaks to a broader human experience.
I think you're right.
One of the lines that always gets me is, "Do you need some time on your own? Do you need some time all alone?"
Yeah,
It's so simple, yet so profound.
it is.
It captures that feeling of wanting to be there for someone,
Mm.
but also recognizing their need for space, for introspection.
Yeah, respecting boundaries.
Exactly.
Important.
And that push and pull, that tension between connection and independence
Yeah,
is something that resonates in any relationship, romantic or otherwise.
right. It's not just about romantic love.
It's about understanding that even in the closest of bonds,
Uh-huh.
individuals need time to breathe, to process their emotions.
I agree.
And then you have lines like, "When I look into your eyes, I can see a love restrained."
Ooh, yeah. That one gets me too.
It speaks to the complexities of love, the unspoken words, the feelings held back, perhaps out of fear or self-doubt.
It's like he's seeing something deep within his lover.
It's like Axl is peering into the soul of his lover and seeing a depth of emotion that's both beautiful and heartbreaking.
Exactly.
It's a reminder that love isn't always straightforward.
No.
It's not always sunshine and roses.
Sometimes it's stormy.
There are layers.
Mm.
There are complexities. And sometimes the most powerful love stories are the ones tinged with melancholy and longing.
I think that's true.
And speaking of melancholy, the rain motif throughout the song is so evocative.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely more than just weather.
It's not just a weather pattern.
Right.
It's a symbol of sorrow, of cleansing, of the passage of time.
It sets the mood for sure.
The rain is almost a character in itself.
I like, like a symbolic character.
It sets the mood, it reflects the emotional state of the characters,
Uh-huh.
and it ultimately becomes a metaphor for the challenges and storms we all face in life.
It's that deeper meaning.
It's like Axl saying, hey, life throws curveballs, love can be messy, but even in the midst of the downpour, there's beauty, there's growth, and there's a glimmer of hope.
I love that, it's not all doom and gloom.
Right.
There's always hope.
That message of resilience, of finding strength amidst adversity is what makes November Rain so enduring.
I agree.
It acknowledges the pain,
Yeah.
heartbreak, the struggles,
Yeah.
but it doesn't wallow in them. It offers a sense of catharsis,
Yeah.
a reminder that we're not alone in our experiences,
We're all in this together.
and that even in the darkest of times, there's a possibility of renewal and growth.
You got that right.
So as we reach the end of our deep dive,
Yeah.
we hope you've gained a new appreciation for November Rain,
I know I have.
not just as a rock anthem, but as a work of art that continues to speak to us on a deeply personal level.
It really does.
It's a song that defies easy categorization,
It does.
that blends genres, emotions, and artistic mediums to create an experience that's both timeless and profoundly moving.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
And that's the beauty of music, isn't it?
It is.
It has the power to connect us, to inspire us, to make us feel things we might not have words for otherwise.
It's a universal language.
So the next time you hear November Rain,
Yes.
let yourself be swept away by the music, the lyrics,
Yeah.
the story.
Okay.
Think about the choices Axl and the band made, the risks they took, the emotions they poured into this masterpiece. And who knows, maybe you'll discover something new,
Maybe.
a layer of meaning you hadn't noticed before, a connection to your own experiences that makes the song resonate even deeper.
That would be amazing.
Until next time, keep exploring the music you love, keep asking questions,
Yeah.
and keep those deep dives going.
Keep diving.
Thanks for listening.